everybody, today on this channel we're going to be reacting to the trailer for the new Walking Dead Season 8. So this is the first look trailer for Books TV and it's 5 minutes long. Yes. I was thinking it was only going to be about 30 seconds, but you know, we've missed them, so 5 minutes is really good. I think it's going to be quite a nice detailed trailer. So yes, I hope you enjoy it and I just can't wait to watch this, so hold on. Slurp of tea. I would Jack Russell Finney's like, no, I can't look at it.
Right.
Right, are we all ready?
I'm ready. Not really, but you know.
Well, I know we're not ready. Can everybody see?
Yeah.
I hope you got your shit paint on.
I can't see nothing.
Oh no.
Your shit paint. I hope you're wearing it right now.
Why has he got Gabrielle?
I don't know.
No!
Oh.
I'm about to shit your pants.
Oh no.
Oh no. God, I hate him. Oh no! He can't hurt him, he's a priest. Why? How's he got him?
I don't know.
Well, he went off on his own at the end of the last series, didn't he?
Well, he kind of did.
Did he?
I don't know.
No, I don't remember that.
No, Carol.
Carol in the
Carol.
full Star Wars mode.
Oh, some juicy zombies.
This reminds me of like the first season. Morgan.
Morgan.
Yes. Rick with the beard. And Maggie.
Ezekiel. Darryl just like chilling while zombies come towards him like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Michelle. Everybody looks stressed.
Oh, I'm stressed. Even Dwight looks.
Tomorrow.
Dwight looks stressed.
What is that?
Peeking around the corner.
Oh, that's how many kills. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's mean.
Oh, but
It's a bit like the 18.
I know that's like a 45 thing.
Oh, please. Oh no, there's Gregory. Oh, are we all going to Hilltop?
I don't know.
When I first met him, Jesus said my world was going to get a whole lot bigger. But we found that world. We found each other. That bigger world is ours by right. Those who use and take and kill, we end them. Thank you, Your Majesty. For what? For being such a cool dude.
Oh, Jenny.
I love Jerry.
Everything we've beaten, everything we've endured, everything we've risen above, everything we've become. No matter what comes next, we've won. We've already won!
They're just
I've been
chilling.
fighting since the fall. Can't stop now. We need a win. Bring him with you.
We need to correct you on that point.
We need to keep our faith in each other. If we can hold on to that with everything we have, the future is ours. The world is ours. Over your ears.
Trust the king.
Oh, Jerry.
Takes care of itself. That's the plan.
Oh, he's not happy.
No.
This day, we begin to reshape this world. The down no horse. I don't die.
I've got new girlfriend.
He's a bit goosey.
Okay.
That's hardcore. Wow.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, this season's going to be all about...
Wait.
Oh, there's a bit at the end. Morgan's sick. Oh, come on.
Oh!
What?
Got his trick.
He must be dreaming there or something.
Oh
He looks
my
20
God.
years older. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, that was cool. It was
That was
obviously
good.
there's going to be a huge amount of just battle. Everybody's getting ready for battle and there's going to be loads of action. I'm very concerned that Father Gabriel is in that room. Now, I didn't like Negan at the beginning with Gabe.
I know. He's obviously got him.
Yeah, because I didn't like Gabe. Now I like Gabe. And I think he you know... I like it when he told Spencer that he was a tremendous shit.
I like
thought it was a
that.
really good moment. And my
that's
estimations went way high for Gabe after that. So I'm very upset that he's got him because I don't want him to die. And I also think that Negan should burn in hell. He should burn in hell anyway. But you should never hurt a priest.
But you know what though, right? I was thinking, did you know how we were just watching the reaction of season 7 of episode 1? Yeah, because we like to torture ourselves.
Yes.
You know how like he made an assumption about Abraham being the right hand man, and he forgot Daryl's name, so he doesn't know a lot of things.
Yeah.
So he sees the priest and he makes an assumption that like he's not that strong
Yeah.
because he hasn't really seen him fight.
Plus, at this point, he might know that Maggie's alive, and the priest was the
Well,
one
he
who
does.
told him. He was the one that told him that Maggie was buried.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he might not.
But also when they first met, he saw him as just like a priest who would pray, and didn't he say something about God to him when he first
He did,
met?
yes, he
And he
did.
scared him.
Yes.
So he just saw him as like,
Yeah. So I didn't appreciate that, right?
No.
Right from the start, didn't like that. Didn't like the way it started. And yeah, I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan, but I hate him as Negan. He just makes, I can't stand him. He just appears on screen, I just have to hear his voice and I just don't like it. So yeah, I didn't, no.
it makes me tense up.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm like,
no. Just get off.
so annoying.
The less he's in it, the better for me. Because I was totally in love with him when he was Denny in Grey's Anatomy. And now he's in this and I'm like, he's such a good actor
that's
though.
the problem. He played a good character,
Yes.
and now he's playing a really
Evil character and I can't deal.
I saw him in a film recently where he stole money to help fund a surgery for his daughter, where he was the good guy,
Say.
and he tried to help like a pregnant woman, and like now he's Negan.
No, he's Negan and it's just like, no.
No.
So that bit, anyway, the rest of it though, we can see that everybody's coming together, getting ready to do battle. I did not like Shiva being surrounded by zombies.
But she can
They better
handle
not kill.
herself.
They better not kill the tiger.
They won't kill the tiger.
I don't want them to kill the tiger, Jerry, or Michonne.
If they kill Jerry, then I'm dead. So
Because Jerry is just amazing. Like when he said you were a dude.
he was a cool dude. I was
Jerry!
Like, oh.
I love Jerry. Everybody has this thing. Jerry appeared for I think it was about 10 seconds in one episode and everybody was just in love with
I know.
Jerry. He's
Everybody
such a cool
loves
character.
Jerry.
So, I really hate the garbage pail kids.
Yeah, the garbage, the trash bags.
Yeah, I just can't wait for them to get
I know.
their comeuppance for what they've done.
But I was just like, so we haven't read the comics, so
No,
we don't know. I only know a couple of things because I've looked on the Wikipedia. So
yeah. I mean, we've got the books that take us up to episode 100.
Yeah,
it's
which is
100.
when Negan
Which is when
appears.
he appears, so we don't have anything after that point.
So-
But to be honest, we haven't read them because we don't want to. I know that they don't always keep to the comics, but we like being surprised by it. So I suppose if ever it finished,
like
we would read the whole comic series because we do own them.
like I knew that Glenn died in comic 100, and then I knew that other characters lived and died, and that
They don't
Negan's
always
there.
keep to it, do they? Because when they
No.
killed Denise, that was supposed to be Abraham.
Yeah,
So they don't always keep to it, and I think they do that so that they
And
keep the
with-
people who read the comics on their toes.
and with Negan, killing people, it was just supposed to be Glenn, but it was actually Abraham and Glenn.
Yeah, so
So-
but yeah, they had to do Abraham because he was supposed to have already been dead.
Yeah, but then Sasha and Daryl are like there were 7 seasons in, and they were on borrowed time because they were created for the series because
Yes.
people like them so much.
Yeah, and yeah, I love Daryl. We're actually re-watching it from the beginning at the moment. We're on season 2?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, one season 2. Really enjoying it. There's lots of it that you have forgotten. There's loads of it that I watch and think, oh, I forgot that happened. So really enjoying rewatching it. But as for the trailer, I'm really glad it was 5 minutes, but it didn't feel like 5 minutes.
No, it felt like a minute.
It felt like a minute because it was like so gripping, I think. A lot of people are going to say, oh, how boring. But it just looks like everybody's kind of getting ready for war, getting together. I like to see, like, when they're going past the cars and looking at the zombies, how they're so degraded.
Yeah.
Because that's how they would be. I love the attention to detail on the series. Because when they first used to find them in the cars, they weren't as degraded, and now they're, like, just skeletal. I really love that. I love the detail. But it's exciting to see everybody coming together.
Yeah.
Everybody's on post, waiting for whatever's going to happen. It just looks like we're just waiting for this big explosion to happen.
I know.
It's very exciting.
I'm very excited.
I can't wait. We didn't really see Eugene in there.
Yeah.
We saw Simon and Dwight. I thought at first when he opened the note it said tomorrow that he was a double agent. But now I think he's a double agent, and I think that he's kind of in there trying to...
But don't you think Eugene and Dwight would work together? Because obviously Eugene's figuring out that it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
That he should be on that side.
So maybe there's a couple of options there in that message could be from Eugene, kind of feeding information to him to help them. Or maybe Dwight's gone in there and he's pretending to be good and on their side, but really he's not. He's working for Negan still. Or the double agent scenario is he's gone in there pretending to hate Negan, but he's really working still for Negan.
But
so there's a couple of options.
I do know in the comics, and this is like a spoiler, but he does have a redemption arc somewhere down the line. I'm not sure if it's before the war or after the war, but he does have redemption somewhere.
So I think that's going to be an interesting story, because we're going to see him getting these notes and we're going to think, oh, he's still bad, but we're not going to really know. And I think he could be working with somebody and kind of...
But another thing, Eugene's in danger, because when the wives asked for pills to kill Negan, they created 2 of them.
And Sasha took 1.
And he only gives Sasha 1.
Yeah, so he's
So
still
he has
got one
one.
pill. So I think somebody's in danger of getting that pill.
And because Negan has so many people around, somebody might hear or see it, and then Negan will probably know about it, and he's not going to go up to Eugene and say, "Where's the pill?" He's going to sit
Give it
down.
to Eugene.
He's going to sit down.
Let's have a drink.
He's going to sit down and he's going to talk about something, and he's going to be like, "So, do you have any pain medication?"
I slipped something in your drink.
Yeah. But like
Eugene's gonna be like, oh,
I'm
no.
I'm not sure if Eugene's fit in the comics, but like he's in danger, definitely.
I think he's definitely in danger. I think at the minute Eugene is very much, he can't read what's happening with Eugene, but I think he's quite enjoying that he has a place somewhere and that he feels like they need him. Like they're acting like they need him, which I think is what he really needed at that point. He needed to be needed.
Negan liked how he had power with Eugene and how he had him and he could like use Eugene against him, but now he's realising with the thing that happened with the coffin at the end of the season finale, he went up to him and he was like, "What happened?"
Yeah, he knew that there was something funny there. I get the feeling they've done that before and they've transported somebody in a coffin before, because he kind of seemed very confused, like, well, how did she die? Because I think he thought,
And he's a smart man.
yeah, I think he thought, oh, that didn't happen before.
He may be like have loads of power, but he knows that with that amount of time she can't die that way.
No, I know.
So it's got to be something.
He definitely knows there's something up there, and I think he doesn't trust Eugene for that reason there. But I don't think he'll exactly let that on to him straight away, because I think he'll kind of like play it and see what happens.
He'll make everybody, like Negan likes to use like, I guess psychology, because that's how he recruits people. So really I think he'll just have people talk to Eugene, and then by the end they'll be like, you know, you're in trouble.
Yeah, definitely. So we've seen all of the players are there. Everybody's in the trailer. There's not a single person's left out. So that was really good to see everybody. So I think it'll be really exciting. Really excited for that. Apparently the first couple of episodes are really exciting.
I think it was one of the writers, Scott Gimple, said that for the first 4 are going to be really intense. But apparently they could kill someone.
Yeah. I don't know who it would be at this point.
At this point they have a lot of characters.
I think that at this point you kind of think, oh, the big favourites won't go. But then they killed Glenn and it was like, wow, anything can happen. At that point I think you realise that they can do anything.
I think when Robert Kirkman did that in the comics, I'm not sure of everybody's reaction, because I think that was a couple of years ago, but like I think a lot of people were shocked.
Yeah.
I would have been shocked.
I mean, in the last episode when that body fell from that building, I thought it was Michonne.
I thought
My
it was
heart
Michonne.
flip-flopped. She's my favourite character. I was like, no, not my Michonne.
And when Coral was gonna almost get hit, I was like, see you, Coral.
Yeah.
See you on the other side.
I know. God. And then the bit at the end with the old man thing, I do think that that's a dream sequence.
Yeah.
Just like we had the dream sequence at the end of the episode in season 7, episode 1, where you had the dinner where everybody was sitting and the
Glenn with
children.
his child and
I just think that they do that sometimes.
Yeah,
This is how it could have been,
this is how it could have been.
and I think that's all that is. I don't think people are reading too much into it.
Either it's a dream sequence of what it could have been if there wasn't an apocalypse, or what it could have been if Negan wasn't there, or what it could have been if they were just a family who survived together.
Yes. Yeah. Because I mean, he looked like he was in a nice bed.
And it could be quite interesting if they bring back people like the actress who plays Laurie and John Bethany, who plays Shane.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if they brought those people back if there was that type of dream sequence.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good trailer. Felt like they packed a lot in. Okay, so it didn't show you a great deal of exactly what's going to happen, but it hinted at what was to come.
There was moments in it where you thought, you know, this is how they're going to prepare, because you saw Carol and Tara like being totally chill
Yeah.
with like walkers under a bridge, and it was like, you know.
Yeah, and this big building, I feel like they've like released all these walkers from this big building. That's going to be their first, I think that's going to be their first ambush on them, is they're going to set these walkers, and I think they're going to, that's when Daryl was like firing at things. I think he's leading those walkers to Negan.
Because do you remember in the first part of the series they used to use the guns, like they just used to use the guns, and
Yes.
now Rick's like, you don't use your guns.
No. So I feel like they're leading all these zombies there, and they're going to be their first defence, hoping all those zombies take out some of the men before they get there. So that's what that felt like to me. I thought that was sensible.
I feel like that they have a plan, because like,
Yeah.
because you know, in the beginning, like I said, Rick was just using guns, and now Rick says don't use your guns at all possible, and the Saviors, they have loads of guns, loads of bullets, so they would do that.
And I feel like it was just like, I wish we had a lot of zombies. Like somebody was like, yeah, I know where we can get them, and let's lead them
If I
to
was
Negan.
in there and I was like in the position of Dwight or the position of Eugene, I would probably recruit the wives, because the wives hate him the most.
I think that when anything happens, I think some people on the inside will rebel, because you could see that they don't like Negan.
Do you know what though? I can't believe Negan hasn't thought of like how people probably are thinking about killing him.
I know. Because he's horrible.
And he's got outposts everywhere, and people are probably sitting thinking, oh, we could kill him like that. I mean, even Ezekiel's trying to kill him with those pigs.
Yeah.
But like, even though that's not working, they're thinking of anything.
Anything, any way that can possibly kill him. Obviously none of these things are working to this point, but now the problem is you've got all these different people from outposts trying to do it. Now they're all working together. Now there's a problem, because now they're a big army and they can't defeat them.
If to be able to take out Negan properly, I'd go for the outposts first, and then go for the sanctuary, and then go from the bottom up. Because if you go for the lower people, and if you offer them something like, we'll offer you, you don't have to work for anything. You can have the sanctuary. You can be your own people.
Yeah, I mean it'd be much better for those people. I mean, you know, when he comes in the room, everybody's got a nail.
I know. And like the fear when he comes in the room and he's there with the iron and the fire and stuff with the doctor.
I wouldn't want to be near the fire.
I know. Even Eugene was like,
Barbecue the doctor.
I know. And like,
what did you do? You need doctors. It's the apocalypse.
I know.
You need a doctor. But I do feel like, although the trailer was really good and really exciting, and it definitely got us like really, really excited at the start of the series, I don't feel like it showed you much of what was going to happen, which is a lot of people kind of complaining about that.
I feel like it just showed you the first part of the series.
Yeah, but you don't want to see what's going to happen.
I know.
You just want to be teased. You want to know, right, okay, they're getting ready for war. That's enough for me. I'm like excited that they're like, they've turned that corner. Because the girls were like, you know, ready for it, you know, episodes ago.
Everybody was ready for it.
Yeah,
I mean,
and then Rick's finally like, yeah.
And you know what? Even though a lot of people hated last season, I liked it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of complaints about the last series, but I really liked it. I feel like it built a lot of the story. I feel like you can't just go from hitting somebody over the head to, right, let's go to war. You needed the bits in between, the different groups.
To be honest, I feel like that, you know, I get why people are saying it, because it was slow, and I get that the Tara episode may have not been needed, but I felt like, you know, I watched it and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But then, like, as soon as you see two of your family members get hit over the head, you can't go and attack them straight away.
No.
You have to prepare. You have to make a plan, prepare,
Of
recruit.
course. You have to play nice for a while and kind of pretend. You have to get him into a false sense of security. Oh yeah, I'm playing ball, I'm going to be doing this for you, I'm going to do that, but really you're not. But you need him to think that you're on his side.
As much as I've loved Rick to go back, get all his guns and go shoot up the place,
Yes.
I mean,
that would not have worked.
they were all really emotional. I mean, everyone saw Rick in his snot bubble.
And he's
And he saw Coral.
he was desperate.
He saw Coral traumatised. He was like,
Yeah.
just get it over with. You know.
Rick was just so confused and dazed and just...
He had to go back and he had
What
to
an
be
amazing
like,
actor that Andrew Lincoln is.
yeah, he's squishy.
He is squishy. But his face, he was just so... Oh, I don't know, so shocked. Honestly, it broke my heart to see his face like that.
I was like, oh
Such
my God.
good acting. I think a lot of people don't really note these people for how their acting is, but even Jeffrey Dean Morgan, this is the sign of a really good actor. I absolutely adore Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I absolutely hate him at the moment, and that's what a good actor he is. He's made me hate him.
He's very like he can,
So good.
But like the actors in the series, you've seen Andrew Lincoln go from Love Actually to Rick Grimes.
Yeah, such good acting. All of them, such good acting in the series, and I just think they're quite underrated for like what they do. The only thing for me that's frustrating for the series was it was because we kind of went from place to place. You were always worrying about what was happening somewhere else, but for me it was like okay.
And a lot of people were angry about the Tara episode, but the thing is,
I enjoyed that episode.
when she went off to go and find stuff with Heath, she was pregnant at the time.
Yeah.
So
But that was an important episode in itself because she found that group of people and that's where the guns came from. So it was important in the story.
they felt the need to say that
Maybe
this is
it-
where she was.
Maybe it wasn't a whole episode's worth.
Maybe they could have had like flashbacks with her life, and
Yeah.
that would have been interesting.
Yeah, maybe we could have done something slightly different there.
Or you-
But for me, I loved every episode in the series
I did as well.
because I enjoyed the story and I enjoyed the building towards it. I felt like after the shock of season 7 episode 1, which is the most shocking thing I've ever seen on television, I feel like we needed to have that time for us to get ourselves back together before we jump into something else. I think up until that point it was surviving against the zombies and what was happening in the world. Then it became against surviving against other people.
The thing is though, right, with the series and how it went was needed because Rick is always going to go against people like the governor and Gareth, and he's always been able to make a plan and take them down. But with Negan, he can't exactly go storm the castle.
That's what I really liked about it. I really like that before he's been able to take these people down and he can't do that with Negan. I like that there's a struggle there because I think we need that. It can't be that easy that you can just go and do whatever you want. We needed that struggle and that loss.
I think he needed to go back and he needed to like recover, and he needed Michonne there as well,
Yeah.
and he needed to like go through the motions because
I love Rashawn.
he's seen I know Michonne.
I'm so happy.
He's seen two people that one of them he's known since the beginning, and he needs to like recover, and he needs to go back because it's like he'll probably be more emotional when he sees Judith and Carl because it's like I don't want this to happen to my children.
No. Who's looking after those?
Because Olivia died,
Yeah.
and then there's not really many people left.
Okay.
Who is that? That's a plot hole.
I didn't even think about
I
that.
don't know who. Probably somebody in Alexandria that we don't know about.
That we don't know about. Just a
No.
bit part person is looking after the children.
No.
You got to the end of the last episode of the last series when you saw Negan and he was like, oh yeah, like bring it on.
The watch
He
though.
was-
Glenn's watch. No, Herschel's watch.
Yes.
And then the music started and Ezekiel was like, Alexandria not fall on this.
Oh, that was amazing, that
I was
line.
like,
that was the
oh.
whole line from the whole series for me. Even just like the whole thing.
I know.
That was just a brilliant moment. I
Like-
really like Ezekiel.
I know.
Right, okay, so we're gonna have our final thoughts now.
Right.
And just our final thoughts about the trailer and kind of like what's coming up.
Right.
I thought the trailer was amazing. I thought it showed us just enough to keep us like really excited about what's going to happen, but didn't show too much.
I like how it was 5 minutes as well because last year's was only about a minute or two, and because of the cliffhanger, I think that kind of stopped them from doing anything else.
Yes, it was difficult.
So I liked how it was full of action, and I liked the bit at the beginning because it's like, what's going to happen to Father Gabriel?
Yes, I didn't like it, but I
And-
did like it. It was like, no. I think that what I liked was we saw Gabriel, we don't know what's going to happen there. I like that we see they were getting ready for war. I like that we saw like Dwight, we don't know what's going to happen. Is he for them? Is he for the other side? Who's he working for? So I like that we still have the things in there that we don't know, but we do know that they're going to go to war. And I felt like that was really good. And I will still hate Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
No, you'll hate Negan. I still love Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
I know, but I just, it's just him.
He's
It's a
so
package at the moment. I just,
I know. But despite what's happened in real life, we still love the series and the characters, and we're really excited.
Very excited. So can't wait for the 23rd of October. We will be watching it.
Mm-hmm. And we
like to watch it live.
Should we film that?
Yeah, we might just film a reaction because I think it's going to be exciting.
Uh-huh.
So the lighting might not be great because we tend to watch it.
And we usually say stuff during it, and we usually go.
Yeah, we pause.
Yeah.
We do pause it quite
and
a lot.
We talk about it.
Yes. We're not these people who can sit watch a whole programme and then get to the end and go, so let's talk about it. We're like, we see something happen and we pause it and we're like, right, we need to talk about that now. So you might see some of that.
And if we do watch with Alec, then we'll be pausing a lot more because we have to explain stuff.
Yeah, Alec forgets about things.
He forgets about things. So what? He did remember something that happened in season 2.
That was very. I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe it. I was like, who is this man? What did he do with my husband?
I think we should do a reaction to that.
Yeah, we'll do a reaction. I think that we should have probably done a reaction to season 7 episode 1, but I'm glad that we didn't because we were in pieces and we were just
we should just rewatch the episode and do it because we had the same exact reaction. I even have the same exact reaction watching a reaction of somebody else.
I know. We just watched a reaction video and it's like all this time on, it's like coming up to a year on it, and we were like, no. Yeah. I can't physically ever watch that episode again.
I know, it makes me
So we're rewatching the whole thing, but we're just going to skip that episode.
Yeah. We're just going to skip that one because we feel like that it's just...
I can't do it anymore. I can't do it again.
And she's a horror fan.
I know, and I'm a horror fan. I can watch people get ripped limb from limb. I can watch anything, but that for me was... I can't do that.
I mean, I've seen gory stuff. I mean, I've seen gory video games. I've seen some really gruesome movies. I can take that. But, like, when I saw it, I was like, no.
This was different because I think you have so much emotion.
And you know what though?
And love.
When you hear people complain and ask for investigations, when there was announced there was an Ofcom investigation into it, I think it was, I was kind of like, I think that should be done because that was a bit too extreme.
I think that we knew he hit Abraham. We knew that Abraham was going to die. I don't think you needed to hit him 8 times. I think that 3 or 4 times would have been enough. It went on too long.
Yeah.
It did. It was too much.
And I know Negan's psych is to be able to like overreact and exaggerate, but I feel like
that was too much.
And when they did announce the investigation, I was like, I think that's the right decision.
Yeah, I think they did take that too far. I'm very surprised it actually got past like boards of regulation and allowed to be shown because I think it was too much.
And I think it's still shown and stuff. And I think they did pass the investigation, but I think when they did, I've never been able to agree with an investigation like that because when people do investigations in the shows, I'm like, that's a bit silly.
Yeah.
Especially with like shows in Britain.
Yeah, I felt like it was too much. And like, I'm a huge horror fan, I can watch anything, but I felt like that was just too much.
I feel like
I don't feel like we'll go there again though.
And regarding that, I think all the budget went on that.
Yeah. Huge amount of budget.
You saw the green screen in the episode.
Yeah.
I didn't want to mention it at all because even though they wouldn't be able to hear it, I was like, I'm not mentioning it.
Yeah, we were watching it. The scene happened and we were like, I think we both thought the same thing at the same time. And then at the end we were like, that green screen.
And then it happened again as well.
It did, and we were like, oh no.
But like,
because they're so up on being so good, and that green screen moment was just so terrible.
And especially after they've like upgraded every season, like from season 1 to now, it's like the amount of the budget has probably gone up and up and up. I have heard things about like budget going down, but like
no.
But you know what? What was I gonna say?
I thought you were talking about budgeting though.
Yeah, I was talking about budgeting. They've been nominated for an Emmy this year. Greg, Nicotarago, and the team of the special effects.
They deserve it. I don't know why it hasn't won more awards.
They've won 2 Emmys for that for art, I think, for the prosthetic makeup.
That's amazing.
But they've been nominated this year, and I think I'll be surprised if they don't win. I forgot who was in the category as well, but I'll be surprised because that was very gruesome. I'm surprised that Jeffrey D. Morgan wasn't nominated for more than that.
No.
He did an amazing job. And Andrew Lincoln.
I really love Jeffrey D. Morgan and he really made me hate him.
I mean, was it during the premiere I think it was the premiere, I think I signed a petition for Andrew Lincoln to be considered for an Emmy because he did an amazing job.
He did an amazing job because he broke, my heart broke just looking at him. He played it so well. That said, really great trailer. It was great that it was 5 minutes. It gave us a really good look at what was going to happen, what was coming up. Because they're not so restricted this time because we know what's coming.
And you know that, they're going to like take the the steps to take down the...
Exactly. So that's obviously what we're going to do in this series.
And-
This whole series is just going to be...
And to be honest,
War.
because of a lot of people saying that last season's like pace was a bit crap, people are saying that they're actually really excited.
Yeah. I don't agree, but then again, we do love story, and I know a lot of people like to see good action and stuff.
I did love the Tara episode. I felt it was a bit slow, and I get why people are saying why.
I still enjoyed it.
Why 45 minutes?
I just
long.
enjoy everything.
But I love the actress, and she did an amazing job. And she said during the Talking Dead that she was breastfeeding and doing stunts. So.
Yeah, she would like do stunts on set and then run off to a tent, feed the baby, come back. It was like, that's just crazy.
I know.
And it was like massive heat as well.
Yeah.
So to think that she's working in those conditions, then
I mean, they're all working in those conditions.
they are, but I mean,
British
she's
ones.
just given birth,
I know.
and she's running backwards and forwards, feeding the baby, and all these hormones and stuff. And it's just like, wow,
I know.
they're really dedicated to it, and that's what's really good as well. As a team, they're really dedicated.
I'm not sure if the actress who plays Rosita's going to be in the first half that much. Because she just had a baby.
Yeah, so she might not be.
I think the baby's only a couple of months old as well, so...
Yeah, she might not be quite.
She
So
might.
they did a very good job of hiding it.
I mean, when Tara said, the actress who plays Tara, she said that she liked how flexible they were.
We've come a
Which
long
is
way
nice.
from like series where people would be seen holding like folders in front of
Apparently, in
themselves.
Scandal, when Kerry Washington was pregnant, she'd actually have to hide behind lamps and iPads and chairs. But
It's like, why is this actress permanently behind something?
I like how they wrote her out where she could go and like be scavenging when in reality she's resting.
Yeah. Anyway, we've totally gone off topic.
Yeah.
But that was amazing. Really enjoyed it. Really excited for the series.
Yeah.
We hope you've enjoyed this video. Our rambly sort of thing. This is how we are. So when you see our reaction to the first episode of the next series, this is how we are.
Yeah.
We do talk about things. We talk about things in detail. So if you're up for listening to people having a good ramble
Yeah.
about things,
I'll either be
This is the
holding on
twist.
like this or I'll be like this. Because
Yes.
that's how I was doing dinosaur arms during
Yes.
the last episode.
she does that. I look across and see her doing that, and I sit like this.
And Alec was just like this.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you
Oh,
what episode was it? It was the bit where Morgan was having flashbacks to when it was his son and it was white. I was holding my cup of tea like this.
It's like gripping
And
it.
I'm
like this.
And we were just sitting there like.
She's sitting on one end of the bed, and I'm on the other. I'm like, oh.
We were just sitting
Looked
there like,
across, and she's like, ah.
I looked at you and I was like, oh my god, this is real! Is he gonna live? Is he gonna die?
Just so stressed. Because that's what I do. I'm like, oh no.
But,
Don't mind. So it should be interesting, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Things, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully you'll tune in for seeing us for that. We will film it, and I will try and get it up within the next day or two from the episode. I'll try and get as close as I can to the episode airing. And thank you very much for watching today. And yes, we'll see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.